Hey guys, and welcome to episode 3 of the behind the scenes of the parkour map that I made with a friend of mine. So, if you missed the last two episodes, they're in the description at the top line. You don't want to miss them. I think I explained it really good, if I say so myself. But I hope you guys learned something from this. I really like to explain a bit of the redstone stuff that I did on this map. So, if you complete the first map, you end up on this balcony right here. Oh, it's very lovely, and it says click here to continue with the button. So in the tree there is a command block hidden, which just teleport a player, which I've selected the balcony. That's why the DX and the DZ stands for. There's like a bit of selection, so I just selected the area of the balcony. And if you are standing in it, you will be teleported to these coordinates, which I will go to now because this is where the next episode is going to be about. So, as you saw, just when we got teleported, I will do it again for you. You see level 2 and then climb to the top in gray a bit later. So, if you want to see that, I need to go to game mode 3, go to the floor. I did myself some lighting right here, and we end up right here at this concoction of redstoney stuffs. So, let me just go back. Okay, what we first have here is, let me just take a look. Nope, that's the last one. So this one is triggered first. So the level 2 and then climb to the top is by this line of redstone. So what we have here is the really fast redstone clock that I mentioned in the previous episodes. If you want to go check out my explanation, you go check out the previous episodes. Thank you. But what it does, it triggers constantly a test for command. A test for all the players who are standing in these coordinates with a radius of 1. So if you are standing in that one, that's the place where you get teleported to, by the way. So it's always gonna be triggered. So that's a comparator. Will notice that and take an output from it, and then trigger the repeater, which reinforces the power of the redstone signal, which triggers this command block, which is, if we go back, it's a title. Wait, let me take. So it's a title one for the newest player who's standing in these coordinates, and it's like bit of a times thingy thing, and then you do all this shit, and you just type in level 2, and you do a subtitle, and you do climb to the top with a bit of a delay. So that's that. I do have a more solid explanation in the previous episodes. Go check on that, but I want to move on to some new bits of redstone. So if I just go back, I don't know how. Let me just fly back to the roof again. If I just go back through here, and then we'll start the map like you normally should. You end up in this, and this is the time where we appreciate the work of my buddy, which really fucking nice. He made this all by himself, I think, with no inspiration of nothing. Oh, and you just heard a little sneak peek there, but I think it's really cool. I'm just going to fly outside for a quick moment here, and just embrace the awesomeness of the jungle temple. And also, we built the jungle, most of it by hand. We are stupid. But so this is really nice. I really appreciate him doing this because I would never could have done it. So, and we have like a little torch thing in the middle. But if you just start the map like you normally should, you should, if you fall here, for instance, you get teleported back to the beginning. Well, not the whole beginning, but just underneath here, because otherwise you would run too much. And we have some barrier blocks, so you can't cheat and like walk around it. But if you just stand on here, you get teleported back. I also mentioned that in a previous episode, how that works, but I'm just going to show you really quick. These redstone blocks, they look like they're solid, but they're actually being placed and removed really quickly. I explained that also right there, that you should go check it out in the previous episodes. But all these redstone blocks are actually the same, but just with some other coordinates. These collections of redstone blocks and command blocks you will see a lot in the next episode, actually, because I had to do a lot of annoying stuff. But what it does, it teleports all the players who are standing. With the square brackets, it means like specific conditions. So if you are standing on the coordinates, these coordinates with a box dragged from the x coordinates 14 and a z coordinates 34. I don't actually know how to explain this well enough for you guys so you can understand it, but I like to use the example like you drag in the blue box on your desktop. That's what the DX and the DZ stands for. Like you're selecting an area, and if you do stand in this area, you get teleported to these coordinates, which are the starting coordinates. So that's why that's how I did how I did it to get teleported back all the time at the beginning. So if I just go back to the map and I play it a bit, well, I'm just going to cheat it for speed. You'll start, if I jump on this one, you'll see this one gets retracted and pushed out constantly at a constant speed, just to make it a bit harder. Ooh, I will just complete it right there. Oh, these two shouldn't be here, yeah. Okay, so how this works, I'll go down for you again, my lady. So this is this contraption. This was one of the first redstone things I built for this map, so it's a bit clunkier and less with command blocks, just with normal redstone here. But, so I'm going to go over it for you guys. What we have here is, again, these two are the redstone clock again. So the block is placed and removed really, really fucking quickly. But we have a test for all the players who are standing in these coordinates in a radius of 3. So these coordinates were like the block just before the pull in, pull out block jump. So if you are standing there, this redstone signal will be pulled out of the command block, sucked out like your soul, motherfucker, and it will be reinforced by this repeater into the block. And what it will do is it will turn off the redstone torch, which, if you look in here in these two hoppers, which are facing into each other. So if an item gets passed, it just goes back and forth. So if you power it, the item gets stuck, but when the power goes out, these items start running from left to right. And as you can see, because there are items in the right hopper, there's a signal power dragged out of his soul again, and it powers this block, which powers the redstone just a little bit, which powers the piston to push the block there. So, and if the power goes out and the items goes through the other side, this will eventually run out of power, and this will gain power. So when this gains power, the redstone will get triggered, and the redstone block will shift from left to right. So if this gets triggered, this one will be out and it goes to the left. And then again, the items will go to the left in the hoppers. So, and then this one will gain power again, and this one will lose power. And I will just demonstrate it by just deleting this one. And you can see that the hoppers start pushing around, because if the items are left, the power is here, this one pushes, yeah, you'll get it. There we go, and it stops always there. So that's cool. These command blocks, this is a fill command. It fills a block, which is really stupid to do it with a fill command. You should better do it with a set block command. But it fills this area, which is just one space, with air. So it always lands on air, and by that it means that the block is contracted always if you don't trigger it. And thus, so I mean, if so, the block shifts over to the left. This command will start, which is again the fill command, but at the same coordinates. But with the difference, it's a redstone block. So the redstone block gets placed behind the piston, and it will pushes out. And then when the piston, well, the redstone block shifts back over to the right, it will will be replaced with air, and so forth, and then the piston will be retracted and pushed out constantly, like you saw. So that's cool. And okay, the last thing, I'm going to go over this quickly because it's practically the same thing like that. So this is again the clock test for a player at a certain coordinates, and then it sets a title which says well done, and a subtitle a bit later with a delay. Press the button to continue, and I will demonstrate that, and then I will conclude this episode of the behind the scenes. Let me just go up the map. I also said it that you do not can stand on this thing. So when you do stand on it, you get teleported back to the beginning. Also, I just flown in there. And you can see this is the piston, and the redstone block is just placed next to it, so it pushes out and so forth. So if you land on this block, this is the last jump. So I did it. Yeah, I'm really good at parkour. and then you do the last jump. It says well done because you're standing in this thingy, and it says press the button to continue. And we have a little sign here, hint go up, because some people might get lost and they will go up, and you'll see there's a button here, click to continue, which is just hiding a command block right here that will teleport you to the next map, which I will do for the last thing for this episode. There we go. And there we go, we're at level 3, and then it says choose your path, and it's raining, and I don't know why. God damn it, it always goes wrong somewhere. Okay, but so this concludes this episode. If you guys liked it, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and also if you missed the 2 previous one, go check those out. I meant, because I think they're very educational. Holy shit, there's another command block. I think they're very I try to educate you guys. I want to make you smarter, so I think those are really good for you if you want to learn a bit more about command blocks. Go check those out. Go share those guys, those videos. I mean, like you probably should do this one, share this one. So guys, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, share this video if you like. Also like it if you like I said before. What the fuck, I'm rambling like shit. But guys, for this time, I'm signing off. Bye.